Good afternoon, everybody. It's Thursday, February 1st, and today I'm going live with you guys to talk about the mind-body connection and the 12 top mindsets that I teach my clients so that they can get unstuck with their health. It's no doubt that we can try and try again, but why do we get stuck? Where is it that we find that we can't continue to go down the path of being healthy or to make those decisions for ourselves? And I'm going to shed light for you guys on all of that today. But the first thing that I want to talk about before we get started, because we do have a couple of minutes before we begin, is on my last coaching call with my energetic eating method gals, we were talking about what it's like to get dressed and what it's like to kind of hate all of the parts of yourself when you look at yourself and you're thinking, why haven't I made any changes? Why is this happening to me? Why is my body looking like this? And we talked about some strategies for overcoming that negative mindset, because we never want to take action from a negative place. We want to take action from an empowered place, from a loving place. Where we get stuck, and I'll talk a little bit more about this today during our session, is that when we get stuck in that cycle of negativity and thinking these bad things about ourselves, about the way that we look or the way that we are, then we're taking action based in lack. And our body doesn't respond to that. It thinks that we're trudging away and that we have to make it really hard on ourselves in order to be healthy. And it's just not true. So one of the things that we came up with was to think about one thing that you really love about yourself, one trait, it can be physical, it can be a character trait about yourself, something that you love about yourself, and really focus in on that. And a couple of the gals in the group said, you know what I really like? I really like my nails. And I thought about that too. And so I was inspired and I went and got my nails done. And there's just something about getting your nails done that I feel like just kind of brings you out of a funk and makes you feel really just amazing about yourself. So if you haven't gotten your nails done in a while and you're feeling a little low, go get your nails done and let me know how you feel. So I just wanted to give you that little tip to just hyper focus on the thing that you do love and that you do care about yourself, and it'll help you get out of a hole and just help you feel better. So I see a couple of people have joined in. If you're watching it live, type hashtag live in the comments. If you're watching this on the replay, I want you guys to type hashtag replay in the comments, and we'll go ahead and get started now. I want to welcome you to the Off the Scale podcast. This is a live training that I'm doing inside of my Facebook group and then streaming on Apple, Spotify, and YouTube. I'm taking a refreshing and simplified approach to health always. I'm your host. My name is Helen, and I'm going to help you dive into a realm of health where it's about feeling good, nourishing your body, and embracing a balanced lifestyle without the need for constant counting, weighing, or portioning. Each week, we're going to unravel the secrets to a healthier and happier life. It's time to shift the focus from the scale to an incredible journey of self-discovery. And we're going to have insightful conversations, interviews, and practical tips to empower you on a path to a healthier and more fulfilling life. We're going to embark on this transformative journey together. And today we're going to talk about the mind-body connection that we so desperately need when we go on a health and wellness journey. Every action that we take begins with a thought. Right? So I want you guys to think about that. Everything that I do, moving my hands right now, comes with a thought before it. Everything I say comes with a thought right before it. And the thing is that our thoughts generate the feelings that we want to have, and our feelings then drive us to take an action. And if we go around believing that our success only exists if we are less than, right? If I only believe that I can take action if I hate myself enough, then we're going to diet, we're going to track our weight, and then we're going to 100% believe that our reality is in a place where we have to be dissatisfied and we hate ourselves in order to be able to take action. And today I want to share with you the top 12 mindsets that help my clients overcome this negative cycle that we get into, and to help them connect with their bodies so that they can take sustainable action. We want to repair these negative thoughts and the negative way we feel about ourselves in order to be able to take the next step. It's the only way to have sustainable change, is to be able to take those steps from a place of strength. And these top core mindsets I'm going to teach you are the foundations of all of my programming. They're the foundations in my membership. They're the foundations in the energetic eating method. I talk about them in strength training. I talk about them with running. With all of the parts of the programming that I do, I talk about these mindsets. So I really want you guys to know that health doesn't have to be complicated, and it all starts up here. It starts in your brain. Okay. So if you want what my clients have, which is total freedom in mind and body, my program is 100% behind you. I'm 100% behind you here in this group. And what I'm going to teach you today can be implemented immediately. Right now, you don't have to go to the grocery store for it. You don't have to sign up for a gym for it. You don't have to do anything but change the way that you're thinking in order to get the results you want. So if you want those immediate results, all you have to do is to change the way that you're thinking today. That's it. So if that sounds really good to you and it's something you haven't tried before, you might want to consider booking a call with me so that we can talk a little bit more about getting you out of your way with your mindset. If this is something where you're thinking, boy, I haven't really thought about that before, then you might want to think about going ahead and hopping on a call with me so we can get you unstuck. But go ahead and listen to today's training and see if this resonates with you. So here's a crazy statistic. We have tens of thousands of thoughts per day. And I want you guys to guess how many of them are negative. You can write in the comments, or you can think in your head. How many of those do you think are negative? I probably would have guessed something like 50% or half. Hi, Sharon. I see you're watching live. But the truth is that it's a whopping 80%. 80% of our thoughts are negative. That means that most of the time we're wandering around using negative beliefs about ourselves, about others, and about the world in order to get what we want. This keeps many of us stuck in cycles of longing for dissatisfaction and even resentment. Okay, so we're walking around in this negative stuff. And the reason that we have negative thoughts, it's not that it's a bad thing necessarily. It actually protects us and keeps us away from unpleasant experiences, right? So if we remember something is bad, then we won't want to revisit it. If we remember something as being hard, then we'll probably say, oh, that's not for me. If we remember something as being traumatic, we don't want to put ourselves in that situation again. So it can be really helpful to us, and it can motivate us to do some things differently. If something hurts me, then it doesn't become repeatable anymore. So you can see how this could be really helpful. But the problem is that for us as women who are immersed in diet culture, we are placing negativity on our bodies. We are treating our bodies as something horrible to get away from and creating little micro memories with our bodies based on comparison to others that may make us feel terrible about ourselves. So rather than having an empowered relationship with our bodies, these 80% of negative thoughts, we allow them to trickle into ourselves because we see that somebody else looks different from us and we think, oh boy, like I want to look like that. I don't look like that. What's wrong with me? Or we compare ourselves to our past selves and say, boy, I used to look amazing. Now this is how I look. How am I going to be able to make some changes? I can't stand myself. I must have to, eat differently or exercise differently or get on the scale and prove to myself that I've done this horrible thing to my body and now I have to make change. And this is where dieting comes in. Dieting came in order to fix the negative feelings we have about our bodies. But the problem is it doesn't fix the relationship with your body or the thoughts that you're having. It only fixes the exterior. And that's why it's not sustainable. So I don't want you guys to think that I'm not on team weight loss. I am. Okay. I don't think there's anything wrong with you wanting to lose weight. Of course, I was stuck in the cycle of dieting for years. And the way that I was able to lose weight naturally and to come to a place where I love my body wasn't because I hated myself into that. It was because I loved myself enough to take care of myself. I was important enough. So I don't want dieting or the way you feel about your body to get in the way of hearing what you truly need. Problem is that we start getting so negative about ourselves. We're like, oh my gosh, there needs to be a fix. I need to fix this right now. And we start panicking and we start digging for the next diet and we look for the next fad that's going to get us the quickest results in the 30-day plans. And we're like, okay, as long as I stick to this, everything's going to be fine. Right? But that gets you trapped in the dieting cycle again. And women in my community know this cycle. They know that their mindset is a top priority when it comes to reaching and maintaining a healthy weight. It's the mind that's getting in the way. Otherwise, we wouldn't be digging for 30-day plans over and over again and looking for these quick fixes. The women in my community take personal responsibility for what they're thinking about before they take the action. That's how they get strong and become their own health leaders. And it all starts with a decision to change the thoughts that they have about themselves. This is why in my membership community, I offer once monthly health strategy call where we talk about mindset. We talk about having our minds right before I guide them through strength training or through eating or through the different programming that I offer. So there's two situations, okay? There's one where you learn how to be on a diet for the rest of your life, or one where you learn how to make choices for yourself that get you where you want to be naturally? Let me say that again. One choice is learn how to diet for the rest of your life, many diets or one diet. The second is learn how to make choices for yourself for a lifelong journey of health and well-being. The first situation is a lifelong fight. Dieting is a lifelong fight with yourself. The second situation is what I call energetic eating, and it's an easeful way of being with your body and getting the results you want through the power of connection between your thoughts, your nutrition, and the lifestyle that you have. So if we can get those pieces right and the thoughts come first, then everything else will follow in alignment. Because if I'm thinking positively and loving about myself, and I believe that I am healthy and strong today, what actions am I going to take for myself who's healthy and strong? If I want to keep that and hold that and cherish that, and I believe today I'm healthy and strong, and I just tell myself that, I'm going to eat better, I'm going to treat myself better, I'm going to live better, and I'm going to certainly take action for continuing to be healthy and strong. However, if I go into a hole and I'm like, I'm weak, I'm terribly overweight, I haven't taken care of myself, I can't stand the way that I look. I mean, already my voice is even shrinking. My body is shrinking. My shoulders are shrinking. This is not the look of a body that wants to take action. This is a look of somebody who wants to stay depressed, in a hole, worried about things, scared, right? I can't take action like this. But if I say, I'm healthy and strong today, I'm amazing, I can do incredible, powerful things, I'm open and I'm ready for change. So we're going to work more with a couple of these mindsets, all 12 of them in just a minute. But I just want to show you guys the difference between telling yourself the story that you're horrible, overweight, terrible, how could you? Or I'm healthy, I'm strong, I can do this, I'm important enough. So let yourself be open. Changing the thoughts that you have is something that's in your control right now in this moment. I can change the thoughts that I have in this moment. Like I said before, you don't have to go to the grocery store. You don't have to go to the gym. Those are things that come as a result of you feeling amazing about yourself, but it's harder to make those decisions when you're feeling poorly about yourself. So today, each and every single one of you has an opportunity to change your thoughts right now, right exactly now. And this is about you taking your power back. It's about you taking your power back from diets and getting out of the counting, weighing, measuring mentality and into the power of mindset to do what's best for you. It will lead you to the right choice every single time. So rather than following a diet and saying, these are the choices the diet needs to make me make, leads me to make, what you're saying to yourself instead is, I'm powerful today. I'm healthy and strong. Right? Prioritizing my health leads me to joy and balance. Okay, so then what choices do I need to make? What choices will I make from that place of empowerment? You probably have some ideas. I'd exercise today. I'd eat more fruits and vegetables. I'd have less refined sugar. Those are choices we get to make from a place of empowerment, not from a place of shame. Okay, before I share the mindsets with you, I can't stress enough to you how important it is to get this right. And it wouldn't be so important if everyone just dieted and got what they want, but women keep trying and they keep getting stuck. And if that's you, I want you to pay really close attention to what I'm going to offer you. When I work one-on-one with my clients, we come up with individualized affirmations. And in fact, just during my masterclass a couple of weeks ago, I offered a few free one-on-one calls. And I had one of my clients who was struggling to find motivation to care about her body. And this was after a pretty challenging divorce that she had gone through. Her husband and her mother-in-law had commented on how much her body was fit and amazing during the course of their marriage. And then when she got divorced, she felt a particular freedom around her body to no longer actually be that way. So I found this really interesting. But there came a turning point when, once she started to feel that her choices weren't in alignment with how she wanted to live or grow older or feel in her body, then all of a sudden she realized that the fit body that she had wasn't even for herself. It was for the marriage and for her mother-in-law. It wasn't for her. And then all of a sudden she wasn't taking care of herself because she didn't even feel like her fit body belonged to her. So this is the kind of deep work, like stuck subconscious work and beliefs that the women that I work with get to know about themselves in order to make a change. So this is something that she had to realize was within her power, right? Like this is something she realized was different about her body now than about the body that she had before. She had also felt responsible for her son's upset over the divorce, and she subconsciously believed that she didn't deserve to be better or to be healthy or to be strong, because then she would truly have it all. So here's this person who experienced freedom in her divorce, broke away, freedom in her body, but then didn't feel like she could have a healthy body because she felt like then she would be like better than her kids. So this is incredible to me. Like in one conversation, we can figure out what's actually keeping you from installing healthy habits in your life. This isn't that she couldn't follow a diet. This isn't that she couldn't follow a list of foods or that she couldn't exercise. This is that she was standing in her own way because she believed that her healthy body was only possible in her marriage and that she wasn't allowed to have it because she believed that what she had done was too hard for her kids. It's like mind blowing, right? So I am going to tell you guys these 12 affirmations and I want you to use them, but just to give you an example of how deep these subconscious beliefs and the negative beliefs run inside of our bodies from our own personal experiences and how they perpetuate us into a cycle of self-loathing where we can't take action. That's how the thoughts work. Okay, so the 12 affirmations I'm going to give you, I have a free journal for you guys. You can use them. And I certainly gave this woman that I was working with, I gave her the journal to help her work through some of those. But she also got a chance to work with me to talk about and to figure out what her personal affirmations were in order for her to move forward. These affirmations I'm giving you are a bit more generalized, but they'll definitely work for you. So, I'm going to offer you the mindset first. You can kind of like either take a pen and paper and you can jot some notes down. You can write the 12 affirmations. You can sit back and you can allow these affirmations to run through you. I'm going to do a bit of a kind of like a guided meditation or a guided few minutes through the affirmations so you can really understand what they mean and you can connect them to yourself. There's 12 of them. I'm going to go through them one by one and then say a little bit more about what each one means. Each one of these helps erase diet culture from your internal body memory. It helps you be able to take action for yourself instead of for a diet and leads you to the next right choice. All right. So this is you connecting with the energy inside of you. All right. So if you're with me, I want you to take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. And relax your arms, relax your face, relax your mind. And from this moment of connecting with self, allow the following affirmations to bring into your mind a vision of what you could have if you installed positive affirmations to lead you to the next right choice. Away from dieting, back into your body, connecting your mind and body together, having a harmonious relationship with yourself, with food, with exercise, and just letting it be easy. And we can begin. There is a unique plan for me. I am like no other person on this earth. There is nothing that is the same about me or my experience that matches anybody else's experience. I make choices for myself. I make choices for myself, not for a diet. There is a unique plan for me. Second affirmation, I am committed to my health. I am not committed to a diet plan. I am committed to my health. I'm committed to the journey of understanding who I am through the healthful behaviors I take. I'm committed to my health as it rises me up and helps me feel strong, helps me feel supported. I'm committed to my health. Third affirmation, I respect the rhythm of my body. I no longer subscribe to fasting rituals. I can understand my hunger cues. I respect the natural rhythms of my body for sleep and wake cycles. I respect the rhythm of my body for rest and play. I respect the rhythm of my body at the beginning of my day and at the end of my day. And I respect the natural rhythms that tell me when I'm hungry and when I'm full. Fourth affirmation, I choose foods that help me thrive. I choose the foods that help me thrive. I choose the foods that keep me digestively well. I choose the foods that fill up every single cell of my being and help me feel strong and healthy and confident today. I choose the foods that taste good and feel good inside my body, help me be strong, help me rest, help me exercise. I choose the foods that make me thrive. Fifth affirmation, I am powerful and flexible. I am powerful and flexible today. It is possible for me to rise to my best self in a powerful, courageous, and confident way. I am powerful. And when something gets in my way, I'm flexible with my needs. I don't give up and I don't quit. I'm no longer an all or nothing person. I'm flexible with myself so that I can be gentle. And I find a way to lower the bar when I need some support. And I find a way to raise the bar when my confidence runs thin. Next affirmation, I trust my process. I trust my process to ultimate health. I believe that failure is a way that I can rise to the challenge. I don't treat failure as failure. I treat failure as a way to win. Being challenged is a part of my journey. I trust that process. I trust myself. Next affirmation, I am the creator of my healthy habits. I am the creator of my healthy habits. I am the one who is taking the action. Nobody else is going to do this for me. Nobody else is going to create or generate the energy that I need to take care of myself. It is up to me. I am the creator of my healthy habits. Next affirmation, my body is healthy and strong. My body is healthy and strong today. I know it to be true. I know it to be true because I can wake up and I can take care of myself and I can drink water and I can include plenty of fruits and vegetables. My body is healthy and strong today. I can go for a walk. I can practice 15 minutes of strength training. My body is healthy and strong. I know it to be true. Next affirmation, I know the right action in any given moment. I no longer have to worry if what I'm doing is working for me. I know the next right action in any given moment. I don't have to drag my feet on any choices. I don't have to anticipate anything being wrong. I know the next right action is available to me and it's possible for me to take it. 10th affirmation, I create an environment in which I can flourish. I create an environment in which I can flourish. I am the creator of that environment. I don't blame time, situations, other people, my surroundings. I create it. I am the creator of that environment so that I can flourish and be strong today. Next affirmation, I cherish my relationships. I cherish my relationships. I no longer think that the relationships I have in my life take priority over my health. My health helps feed those relationships and keep them strong. I cherish those relationships so much that I take care of myself. And I believe that my strength can be guidance for those who may need it, who are struggling right now. And so I take care of myself because I cherish my relationships. And then the last one, prioritizing my health brings joy and balance. Prioritizing my health brings joy and balance. Making my health a priority means I live a long, happy, strong life. That brings me joy and balance. Prioritizing my health is a necessity. I hold hands with health. Health is not one extra thing that I get to one day. It's a priority I make today, right now. So all of those affirmations are a way that we get to speak to ourselves so that we can have what we want. And in the energetic eating method, I roll these out week by week. We don't go through all of them all at once. I just wanted you to get a taste of everything that we could say to ourselves in order to be able to have the health that we want. Okay. In my membership program, I also week to week write an email to every single member, and I include some details about how that affirmation can be installed in your life. Why? Because I know that the thoughts come first. And this Sunday, I have a membership meeting, and you guys are welcome to it. If you're interested in joining to the membership meeting, I want you to comment #membership at the bottom of this, live, so that I can get you a link so that you can join us and learn a little bit more about how to use affirmations and how to make a 30-day strategic plan for your health using the thoughts first, nutrition principles, and also lifestyle and exercise in order to be able to fulfill a version of yourself that you see as being the healthiest version of yourself over the next 30 days. So if you'd like that, comment #membership, and I will let you know how you can join. Now, these affirmations, I promise, if you even think about them, entertain them once a day, and you choose to journal about them once a week and write them down, you will have massive change in your life, right? You'll have massive change. I want you to think about all of the affirmations I said and what could be true. Because if I decide that I choose foods that make me thrive, what am I actually choosing? I'm choosing what makes me well, what makes me happy, what keeps me alive, right? If I truly believe I'm healthy and strong and I'm walking around believing that, then I make the choices in alignment with that belief. And the next step that any of us can take from this point on is to hold ourselves responsible for noticing the negative thoughts that we might be having about ourselves and rewiring them with new ones. So I want you guys to go get the journal, and I'll paste the link in the chat. I want you to get the journal and use it to speak differently to yourself and try to discover what you already know about taking care of yourself, because most of us know what to do. We're just not sure how to do it. We're not sure how to do it. In my membership, I take you step by step to help you figure out how to do it, but you can absolutely take these affirmations into your own life and try to start installing them so that you can feel more powerful about the choices you're making for your health today. All right, I'm going to go ahead and grab that link. And this link is going to be available in the show notes as well as in the comments of the live. Okay, so you guys can download those 12 mindsets. And then I invite you to journal about them each week and just see what comes up for you. Okay. If this struck you as something a little different than anything that you've tried before, I'm also going to put a link in here to book a call with me. No strings attached call. This is just an opportunity for us to get to know each other so that I can help you with any mindset blocks like I did for my client on the masterclass call that I talked about earlier, to help her really discover the subconscious beliefs that were keeping her stuck. Happy to help anybody figure out what that is for you so that you can move forward. Otherwise, you can download the 12 mindsets and you can get started with that work today. All right. If you guys have any questions about mindset, about affirmations, about how to use them, I'm always here. You can DM me or you can message me in the video in the comment section, and I'm happy to answer any questions that you have. Let me know that you got the download, okay? And I'll be here next Thursday to go live to talk about a new topic, and I'll let you guys know what that is probably tomorrow sometime. Okay. Thank you for joining me. So nice to see a few faces on here. Sharon, great to see you here. And thanks for tuning in.